what's going on, guys? So I just picked up a memory card so that I could film with this camera. I'm getting ready to go to my job so that I can install a VRSF Catless Downpipe. So my car right now is currently straight piped from the cat back. I'll get a little bit of sound clips on the way so that you guys can get an idea of how the car sounds now and then and after. So yeah, guys, check in with you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so we are here at work. So I know the first thing you got to do is remove the engine cover so that you can go ahead and remove the O2 sensor. So I don't have a tripod or anything for this since this camera is not mine, it's my brother's. But yeah, so you have to remove that, set that to the side, and yeah, so next thing you have to do right now is remove this foam piece right here. I am gonna have to let the car cool off a little bit because it is pretty fucking hot, honestly. But yeah, guys, so I'll just post up the camera and you guys can get like a little time lapse. Undo both of these cables right here, which are for the O2 sensors, and they are color coded. One's blue and I think one's like black or gray. You just want to disconnect those so then when you drop the downpipe, you don't have to worry about the O2 sensors being connected. It'll all drop as one piece. So I'm gonna go ahead and undo those clips, and then the wires are also held in down here as well, so you just need to unstrap that from there. So I'm actually gonna let the car cool down a little bit. It is really hot. It's kind of hard for me to work with right now because it's so hot. But yeah, so I'll check in with you guys in a few. All right, guys. So I got the car up on the lift. Did take the tire off because I was watching a video on the install. Like Key's Garage, and he recommended to take off this little Torx. You guys can't see that. There's a Torx bolt right there. You guys can see at the top, and then it allows you to get some extra space in here, but I'm not sure if I'm going to take it off, but I just took the wheel off just in case so I don't have to worry about lowering the car. But yeah, next thing to do is just take off the bottom skid plate. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and get about that. There's probably like 20 bolts down here, and they're all 8mm. So just go ahead and start doing that, guys. Alright guys, so as you can see right there, that is the turbo, and then there's a V-band clamp that is on there as well. So I already removed the bolt that goes right there. I know it's a little hard to see, but I ended up using the wheel well trick because that made it a lot easier. I could just put my impact right there and just zap it off really quick. So that's the next thing to do, is just to break the V-band clamp loose. So you just pretty much have to pry it apart, and then that should come off right there, and then we'll move on to the bottom clamp. Alright guys, so next thing you're going to do, I totally forgot to do this. I was too focused on working on it, but there's going to be, I think, 2 E10 bolts right here on this exhaust hanger. So you want to loosen these so that the exhaust can drop a little bit. You have more room to work with the downpipe. And then after that, you have a 16mm bolt on this clamp. And it also has, let's see, these 2 little pieces. One is like a little locking thing, and then that's the nut. After you loosen it, it's gonna stay clamped together. It's gonna be pretty tight. What you can do is just hammer at the actual bolt, and it should break loose, and then from there the downpipe should be pretty much loose since you already took off the top part. And then next thing to do is just drop the downpipe. So I'm getting ready to do that, and then we'll put in the new VRSF one, and then we'll be all good to go. Hey guys, so there's the turbo right there. You guys can see wastegate and then little wheels in there. So got the downpipe off. There's the original one. Next thing to do, we got to remove these O2 sensors. It's going to be a 22mm O2 sensor socket. I'm going to go see if one of the guys here has one because I couldn't find mine at home. But then after that, we'll go ahead and put those on and then put them on the new downpipe and then start trying to install the downpipe. Alright guys, so this is the Cat. You guys can see how big it is. This is the Catless Downpipe. So went ahead and swapped the O2 sensors. Just remember which one's which. So I just took the top one off, put that one on the top, took the bottom one off, put that one on the bottom. Can't get too much simpler than that. And then go ahead and tighten it down. And then after that, you're good to go and install the downpipe pretty much in the reverse set. So I'm not going to really show too much on how to do that, but it's going to be pretty simple. It's about the same thing as taking it out. And then after that, we'll go ahead and start it up and we'll film some. But I'm going to go ahead and take care of all that once I get out of work. Alright guys, so I am back at home. I'm going to get some clips for you guys of the exhaust. Do a little warm start right here for you, so you guys can see exactly how it sounds on the warm start, and then we'll get some revs somewhere else. Sorry, there's a helicopter flying. Yeah, let's go for a drive. Okay guys, so unfortunately I can't find the head strap for the GoPro, so I'm just gonna have to hold it, but you guys should be able to tell the difference from the little clip I showed you guys earlier till right now. From what I can tell, the car does sound pretty much the same as my 1 Series. Obviously, the shift's down a little different. The 1 Series used to make a more of a cracking shift, where you could tell it sounds like it's banging into gear, around 3,000 to 4,000 RPMs. This car doesn't really have any blips unless you're going watt, so all the way to past 5,000, which I did enjoy a little bit more on the 1 Series, but car still sounds really great. Power wise, haven't noticed too much of a difference. It does feel a little quicker, but obviously not until I get an actual tune, either MHD or boot mode, BM3 boot mod, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, so we'll see. I'm gonna keep driving the car, and hopefully I can do some other mods soon, but I gotta get the Evo running, and I'm also making an update video for you guys on that because that's gonna be nasty. So enjoy the rest of this video, guys. There's gonna be a little bit of sound clips, and then a full exhaust video will be coming soon. So as always guys, stay tuned for more on Prime and Solid Works. Peace.